If you guys need coins, training, players, even your MUT levels grinding for you, make sure to check out my new sponsor's website, MrMutCoin.com. Use code Mike at checkout for 25% off. Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing today? Welcome back to yet another video on Madden 20 Ultimate Team. Today, it's kind of a no money spent video. I'm not gonna categorize it as an episode. Maybe I'll do like 78.5 or 78 or I don't know, whatever number we're on, but this isn't like a true episode. It's kind of like a tutorial video on how to build a team like mine with spending $0 on the game. Literally just completely no money spent because I constantly get people asking me how I did this. I have an entire list here on my notes, so I'm gonna read off everything that I wrote down. And I mean, essentially, if you follow all of these steps from step 1 to step however many are, like 15, you should be able to get yourself, I mean, a pretty darn good team at this point. It's not difficult. No money spent this year is the easiest it's ever been. And again, I say this always, if you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We hit 120,000 subscribers like literally 8 hours after 2020 happened. So I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And on to bigger and better. Hopefully 200,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible. We're gonna grind, but we will see. Okay, so step number 1, or maybe step number 0, I guess, it's just a little tip. Your entire team should be based around your 6 X Factor players. That is 3 of them on offense and 3 of them on defense. What I mean is that spend all of your coins on those players. Those are gonna be the players that will win you the game. So for example, Torrey Holt is a free player that you can get. Maybe make him one of your X Factors, another one a running back, and then another one a quarterback. Make sure you spend the most amount of coins on those 3 players. Get all the abilities, everything you need. You wanna focus on them 100%. Like I said, on the offense and then on the defense. Defense, you could have like 2 pass rushers and then 1 safety. You could have 2 safeties and then maybe like a user or maybe 2 DBs, whatever it may be. Focus on your X Factor players. That should be your number 1 goal throughout the entirety of building your team. One of the biggest, and I would probably say the most important thing that you do as a no money spent player is to make sure that you are 100% leveled up. As you guys can see on the top right, I am level 80. That is the max level. Now, if you guys want to level yourself up, you can play certain solo challenges. I will show you that in a couple of seconds here, but essentially, all you want to do is make sure that you are leveled up 100%. You can earn coins, you can earn packs, you can earn players, you earn power-up passes. There's so much stuff that you get quite literally for just playing the game. And I swear to God, leveling up is so easy this year. It's really not difficult. Like I said, again, I'll show you the solo challenge. It's a pretty easy thing to do. So if we go under the solo challenges tab, this is what I would suggest for beginner players. Now, obviously, there's different ones like in the MUT Heroes tab, but if your team isn't very good, which I doubt it's gonna be, and you're gonna be leveling up your solos with like a 70 overall team or 65 overall team, whatever it may be, if you go to assemble your team, you go to deep threats, and then you go to this or that. Essentially, just throw up a streak to your best player and just hold rat catch and you will run it in for a touchdown. Just continuously play this. You should be able to level yourself up. I mean, like probably 10, 15, maybe even 20 levels a day. I mean, obviously, if you grind for like hours, you could even do like 30 or 40 levels. It's not that difficult. So I would say, honestly, play this solo as much as you possibly can. Try to get to the max MUT level and just get all your rewards up. Another suggestion that I'd have for you guys is to save the coins and the packs and all the stuff that you get from your MUT levels. Save that and be able to convert it into training. Training is going to be extremely important in the early stages of building your team. So whatever coins you get, don't necessarily buy the players. Use the power-up passes to get the certain players you want. So like, let's go when you start getting some like pretty good level passes. Let's go to like what's level 50? Level 50, you get a 87 to 88 overall power-up pass. So make sure you have enough training to where you can buy the power-up, you can power the player up all the way, and you can get yourself an 88 overall. So then like, for example, like let's say I wanted to go to level 60, right? Level 60, you get a 90 overall power pass. So you could get like a Lamar Jackson with Escape Artist. That's a pretty cheap player. Again, you can literally use a power-up and get that player for free. Again, just make sure you save your coins and you use your training for these power-up passes. That's extremely important. This is probably something that you guys don't want to hear, but complete MUT Master. As much as you guys don't want to do it, complete MUT Master, and the reason why you need to complete this is because it will give you a safety for the rest of the year, an elite level safety for the rest of the year, someone that you can use as an X Factor player. If you guys notice on my team, one of my X Factor players on defense, Pat Tillman, that's a free player. The other one on offense, Torrey Holt, that's a free player. Complete MUT Master. It is a grind. It is tough. I wouldn't focus on these challenges and these things that you have to do immediately. Just play the game, and eventually you will be able to complete MUT Master. But this is a very, very important thing to make sure that you can utilize a Pat Tillman, because if you can get a Forcer on Pat Tillman, get those abilities up, I'm telling you, dude is an absolute playmaker. The next thing that I would suggest, and this is something that I would do once you get like, I don't know, maybe an 80 overall team, 85 overall team, is to start playing solo battles. Now, solo battles are great for leveling yourself up, and they're also good for actually getting coins. All you really have to do is just win the game. Don't worry about getting the most points possible or holding the opponent to the least amount of points possible. Just win the game, make sure you play every single game, and you can very easily get yourself legend tier rewards. And if you guys see right here, legend tier rewards, 44,000 coins, 60 series trophies, 2 Hail Mary packs, 2 midfield packs, and 2 red zone packs. Essentially, this equates to right around 100,000 coins, okay? So that's really, really good. Maybe even a little bit more. I might be doing the math wrong. So around 100,000 coins every single week just for doing these solo battles. You do this for a month straight, that's 400K. You could use those coins to buy training, to get abilities, or I mean, like literally 400,000 coins can get you a Randy Moss or someone like that. You can get very, very good players with these coins. And again, it's easy. You don't have to play against anybody. It's just the CPU, and they refresh every single week for the rest of the year. Another thing that I would suggest doing is playing the Gauntlet Solos. Now, these are somewhat difficult, so again, you probably want to wait until you have like an 80 or an 85 overall team, something around there. These Gauntlet Solos will get you very, very good players. This Gauntlet 1 will get you a Devin White. That is a user that you can use for the rest of the year. It's going to be an absolute goon. Gauntlet 2, I want to say, is all the way up here, and you can get yourself an offensive lineman. I'll literally go to my team right now and show you who these people are. This man right here, Marshall Yanda, this is a free player. This is somebody that I'm not going to have to upgrade for the next at least couple months. He has straight 90s for pass blocking, straight 90s for run blocking, except for one, and I guess one for pass blocking as well. But again, this is a very, very good free player that you can get just from playing the Gauntlet Solos. And as for defense, if we take a look at my user, this is a 93 overall Devin White. This card is absolutely fantastic. 90 speed, 94 hit power. The stats are very good. It's a good user that you can use, like I said, for the rest of the year. In fact, this is literally somebody that you could use as an X Factor. He gets Enforcer, I want to say. I think he's very, very close to getting Lurker. I'm just telling you guys, this Devin White is a card you want to get. Now, I don't know how much longer these solo challenges are going to be out, so this is absolute priority. If you guys are watching this video, literally do what I'm saying right now. Pause the video, do what I'm saying, and then come back and finish the video. You need to finish your NFL 100 solo challenges. All you have to do is get 33 stars, and you get yourself an NFL 100 NAT Centennial Fantasy Pack. You can essentially get any of the NFL 100 players you want, any of them for free. I mean, that's just absolutely incredible. When I tell you doing all of these might take you 30 minutes, it literally might take you 30 minutes. If you haven't done these, do them right now, as soon as humanly possible. Just please do that. You will get yourself an absolute goon. Once you've leveled yourself up all the way and played all the offline games you possibly can, you should have these players in your lineup. You should have yourself a very, very good Torrey Holt that is a level master that is free. You should have yourself a Marshall Yana that is an offensive lineman that is free. On the defensive side, you should have a MUT captain, Ryan Shazier. That is who I would suggest playing him. You should have Devin White, and you should have Pat Tillman. So those are what? 5 players on offense and defense that can completely solidify your team that are free without doing anything. And that's not even mentioning power-up passes or any of the coins that you get from just straight up leveling up, any of the packs that you get for free, anything, literally anything. We haven't even played an online game yet. Once you start to feel comfortable with your team, and by feel comfortable with your team, I mean once you have the 3 X Factor players on offense and 3 X Factor players on defense that you can utilize, Then you can start playing Weekend League, and that is really where you can make a lot of coins. Hundreds of thousands every single week. You could very easily make $1 million a month, and you don't even really have to get that many wins. So if I were you, don't even focus on top 100. Don't even look at Legend. Don't even look at MVP. Your goal should be All-Star. That is 13 wins. That's all that is. You have to win 13 out of the 25 games. If you can do that with your 3 X Factor players, that is the absolute pinnacle. That is absolutely fantastic. You get 28,000 coins, 170 series trophies, which you can save, or you can convert that to coins, which is, I want to say, like 65,000 coins. And then you get the veteran tier packs plus 2 red zone packs. Those 2 red zone packs are 2 25K packs. So that is 50K plus 28K plus another 65K. And that's not even mentioning all the other, like, you know, silly packs, like your Hail Mary packs and whatnot. So you can get yourself maybe like 150, 200K by literally just getting to, I think, 11 or 13 wins, whatever it is. I can't remember if it's 11 or 13. And that's all you have to do. That's literally all you have to do. You can even throw that in with solo battles. That is maybe 250K every single week, just by doing the absolute minimum. The absolute minimum. That is what? If it's 250K every single week, that's $1 million a month. Just by getting 11 or 13 wins on Weekend League and playing your solo battles. 1 million coins a month. And again, once you have these 3 X Factor players, you're gonna start to get very comfortable with your team, and winning games is not gonna be difficult. It's straight up not gonna be difficult whatsoever. And again, I haven't paid any money. No money whatsoever. I'm not buying any of the level up packs, which you guys definitely can. If you're gonna spend money, that's what I would do. I spent no money, and this is the team that we can build. I have a couple more tips for you guys. The last one, I guess second to last one, is keep an eye out for every single EA promo. EA is a lot more generous than people lead on. They give us a free player almost every single promo, almost every single one. In fact, there's gonna be a playoff promo coming up, and I can almost guarantee we're gonna get some form of free stuff, whether it's coins or packs or an actual player, we're gonna get something. So stay tuned to that, keep an eye out on the game, and when those solo challenges are available, make sure you play them, because if you play them, you'll get yourself something free that can build your team up. Again, without spending any money, without playing any online games. It's not hard. My suggestion of players to get is make sure you don't get like a quarterback or a running back or like somebody that you're not gonna upgrade very much. So like for me, I like to upgrade my running back or my quarterback a lot. So I don't like to have NAT players right here, but I don't really upgrade my offensive line. So you guys see, if we go over to my other team, right? If we go over to my other team, a lot of these players are NAT, okay? Travis Frederick, NAT. Quentin Nelson, NAT. Marshall Yanda, NAT. Those are 3 players right there that I all got for free. 89 Tyron Smith, I think I used a power-up pass on him. And Mitchell Schwartz, I want to say I picked him up when the MUT Heroes were extremely cheap. So again, use these positions right here and get NAT players for them. You don't want to get NAT players for your skill positions because you're going to be swapping them out a lot, unless you just have a player that you absolutely have to have. Like if you got NAT Michael Vick, which I don't really understand how you do that because I don't think you can at this point, but hypothetically if you did, that's not a bad position because it's a 98 overall. Again, this is all stuff that you can do without playing any online games, and if you start playing them, if you're comfortable enough with your team, you will start to rack in the coins extremely easily, just very, very easy. So that is it. Those are all of my tips on how to build an extremely good Madden team without spending any money. Now, obviously, right? A lot of people could be watching this video and think to themselves, well, I want to do this and spend money. Well, then your team is going to be God tier. If you do what I said and you do all these things, plus buy the level up packs, maybe buy a good value bundle here and there, I mean, your team is just going to be unbelievable. Your team is just going to be absolutely fantastic. So for everybody that said there's no way this is no money spent, blah, 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 if you watch this entire video and you still don't think that I am no money spent, then just please, for the love of God, unsubscribe from my channel. Don't watch my videos anymore. Don't comment on them because I don't know how much more I can explain other than it's no money spent. I haven't spent a single dime. I just play the game, get the free stuff that they give us. It's really that simple. I don't know how long this video was. I'm looking at my recording. and it seems like it's kind of long, so I do apologize if I rambled on a little bit. I tried to be concise. I'm not gonna lie to you, I definitely did. I might put the notes in the description of this video. I'm not sure. I might do that. I might not. We'll see. Either way, though, boys, hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. And guys, I will see you on my next upload. Peace.
I'm so